So now we're going to review our first safety, okay?
Okay.
So before you do it, I'm going to explain.
Okay.
All you're going to do is pull with your right wrist really hard. Don't do it yet. And you're going to pull the kite with your right wrist really hard, like sending the kite to an upstroke,
okay,
but passing it to 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And when in the middle of it, it's going to pull you a lot. As soon as you feel a lot of pull, like amazing, a lot of pull, let go of the bar.
Okay.
Ready? Yeah. Okay. So that's
that bad?
That
came off?
No, that's fine. That's
okay.
Everything is fine.
To do that?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yep, that's supposed to do that. So this is your basic.
I was like, I broke a kite, dude.
This is your basic safety.
Okay.
Which is let go of the bar.
Okay.
Okay. And when you got a leash, so the kite's not going to go anywhere. We're going to go put our wetsuits on, the same harness, same gear, life vest, helmet, and we're going to hit the water and fly a kite, an inflatable kite this time.
Let's go kiteboarding. Carlos is going to launch the kite and he's going to get it up and going. I'm not nearly as concerned as I was when we first came down and the winds were blowing and I was like, holy crap, I'm going to die. The big kite is so different than the trainer kite in so many different ways. I mean, you get locked in there and you can feel the power of the kite right away. The big kite, you lock it in, your entire body, it's automatically pulling, you know, even when it's relatively calm. But first time I got the kite in the air, I was like, okay, let me not have to use the third release. Shoot. I was walking my third, like there's 1, 2, 3. Okay, if I just have to let go, that's fine. If I have to go to number 2, kind of in trouble. If it's number 3, I'm really scared. So I'm glad I didn't have to do either 2 or 3. I just had to let go of the bar. The wind was a little inconsistent, so in the beginning I had a rough time getting it consistently up, out, but then once, you know, he was really patient. But once it actually got up and out of there, it was awesome. It was really cool. At one point, you're just sitting there and the wind's picked up so you can't hear anything else, and it's really, really peaceful. Now, I can see how if you're out there riding, you're just cruising, and you're by yourself, and you don't see any of the riders, how it'd be really, really peaceful. So there's a part where you just kind of stop thinking, and you just are working with the kite.
zone.
Yeah, it was awesome.
So after all that kiteboarding, I think I earned myself a little bit of the happy hour at the Cebu Lounge. So when you're on the training kite and you're holding on to it, I felt like you were really using your shoulders. Like that's why I was kind of joking around, but kind of not. I was like, hey, so I'm kind of already tired and sore. So I felt like I was using my shoulders too much. And then that wrist action really starts kicking in where you just use the push and pull that he was talking about. Yeah. So when I had the regular kite, the real kite, and I just had the one hand, my core was absorbing a lot of that pull, so that it wasn't my arm fighting the kite. It was just my arm directing the kite. And at one point I had it and I was like trying, he's like, just park it, right? So he's saying park it, which means just sit it right there. I'm like, this is gonna be I'm gonna keep parallel parking because I'm not quite gonna be able to keep it in the one spot the entire time. All right, that's pretty much all the time we have for this episode of Out There. It was a great one. I learned a lot about a great sport, kiteboarding. Dave was awesome, telling us all about the shop and everything and where to get your gear. And Carlos was an amazing instructor. Definitely check it out. It's a blast. So that's all the time we have. Don't want these fries to get cold, and I'll catch you on the next episode of Out There.